Once, in the heart of ancient Rome, there lived a man whose words would echo through the centuries. His name was Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher and an emperor. He ruled the greatest empire of his time, but his true power lay not in his throne but in his mind. He wrote down his thoughts in a private journal, never intending for the world to read them. Yet, today, his words guide millions. This is the story of Marcus Aurelius and his most powerful quotes, words that can change your life if you let them. Marcus Aurelius was born into a world of privilege, but he did not seek comfort. Instead, he chose the path of Stoicism, a philosophy that taught him to face life's hardships with courage and wisdom. He believed that true strength came from within, not from wealth or power. One of his most famous quotes reminds us of this. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Imagine a young soldier, far from home, standing on the battlefield. Fear grips his heart. But then he remembers the words of Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. He takes a deep breath. His fear does not disappear, but he chooses not to let it control him. This is the power of philosophy. Not to remove suffering, but to teach us how to endure it. Marcus Aurelius often spoke about the fleeting nature of life. He wrote, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you." Some might find these words dark, but they carry a deep truth. Life is short, and time is our most precious gift. If we waste it on anger, regret, or meaningless pursuits, we will look back with sorrow. But if we use it wisely, if we live with purpose, then even a short life can be a great one. Another lesson from Marcus Aurelius is about acceptance. He said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Life will not always go as we plan. People will disappoint us, circumstances will change, and sometimes we will fail. But resistance only brings pain. Acceptance brings peace. This does not mean we should never strive for more. It means we should not rage against what we cannot control. One of the hardest teachings of Marcus Aurelius is about dealing with difficult people. He wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I meet today will be ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." At first this may sound harsh, but his point was not to judge others. It was to prepare himself. He knew that people would act poorly, but he chose not to be surprised or angered by it. Instead, he focused on his own behavior. The best revenge, he said, is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Marcus Aurelius also believed in the power of silence. In a world full of noise and empty words, he reminded himself, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. It is easy to talk about virtue, but true strength lies in action. If we want to change the world, we must first change ourselves. Perhaps the most beautiful of his teachings is about the interconnectedness of all things. He said, "What injures the hive injures the bee." We are not separate from the world around us. Our actions affect others, and their actions affect us. Kindness, then, is not just a moral duty. It is a necessity. Cruelty and selfishness harm not only others, but ourselves as well. Marcus Aurelius was not a perfect man. He faced wars, plagues, and betrayals. He struggled with doubt, just as we do. But he never stopped striving to be better. His journal, known today as Meditations, is a testament to that struggle. He did not write to impress anyone. He wrote to remind himself of the truths he believed in. We live in a different world now, but the human heart has not changed. We still face fear, anger, and uncertainty. The words of Marcus Aurelius are not ancient history. They are a guide for living. They teach us that philosophy is not just for scholars. It is for soldiers, parents, workers, and dreamers. It is for anyone who seeks meaning in a chaotic world. So let us end with one final quote, one that sums up the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. What does this mean? It means that we are shaped by what we dwell upon. If we fill our minds with negativity, our lives will reflect that. But if we choose wisdom, courage, and kindness, then our souls will shine with their light. The story of Marcus Aurelius is not just the story of a Roman emperor. It is the story of a man who sought to live with virtue in an imperfect world. His words have survived wars, empires, and the passage of time. They remain, waiting for those who are ready to listen. Will you be one of them?